Hey, what's good, everybody? I'm Earl.
Hey, and I'm Z. Welcome to our podcast. Y'all, this is well overdue.
Yeah.
Well overdue. So many people have told us about this movement. We just kind of been, dragging our feet, a little busy, procrastination. But we are here, okay? And I just want you guys to bear with us.
Yeah.
Okay, and don't mind the tree.
Don't even look at it.
Don't look at it, okay? We still in the festival, spirit. So, yeah, it's procrastination.
Just a little bit of information about us. We've been married for 4 years, going on 5 years.
I'm gonna round that up. 5 years.
Because, in the black community, we always round it up. You know what I mean?
Round it up.
I've been enjoying life.
Yes.
We've been doing a little traveling, enjoying ourselves.
Still getting to know each other.
Yeah, still getting to know each other, but we're making it happen.
We just went to Cancun not too long ago. Enjoyed that. We just enjoying our married life through travel and new experiences, new food.
Yeah. I went to freaking Mexico and didn't even try to taco.
Yeah, you did. What happened? Oh no, you got the burger or something like that.
Nah, I didn't get no burger.
Always getting the same thing.
I
Say
get
chicken
no-
strips or chicken fried chicken.
No, I got
burger.
I got the wrong taco. They had like some barbacoa tacos back
Oh,
then.
you got the hard taco that you get from Taco Bell.
No, it was like I got the little burritos. It was like you just put the taco stuff in there, the little meat.
Yeah.
I got one of those.
I had me a barbacoa taco.
Yeah.
I had me a chicken. I should have made your plate.
How do I not? Yeah, but anyway.
You know what? And that's why. Listen, we working on it. All right, we working on it.
Yeah. Anyway,
I always take his plate, but at that time it was my birthday trip. Okay.
Yeah.
Nah, you never stop serving in a marriage. Okay.
Yeah.
So
let's talk about that for a bit. How you enjoying this married life?
me, I'm enjoying it.
Cause everybody, the first question, we all gonna have some kids. Like, we all gonna have some kids.
I want them to just stop asking us that because it's kind of like chill. It's kind of like asking, is it the time of the month yet? You know what I'm saying? Like it's weird.
You know what I'm saying? It's very weird.
It's kind of weird.
Crazy. Y'all know who y'all are. Y'all need to chill. Sit down. Take several seats.
Stop.
You know what I'm talking about?
Listen, we are on God's plan. We following His plan and His plan alone. Okay.
Yeah. We're gonna have some kids when we're good and ready. So how's the married life going for you?
It's going great. Overall, it has been amazing. It's been life-changing. It's been tough at times, and the only tough times for me, it was me seeing myself. When love come into play, it really exposes a lot of things, that for me, that I never knew I was dealing with, or I never knew I had. One thing that I do wish I could have done was just gotta continue to get to know myself before I got married. It wouldn't have changed who I was married to, but it just would have made everything easier.
In the beginning stages.
Yes.
Yeah, same with me. Like I learned a whole lot about myself in the beginning stages. Like just learning how to provide, learning how to do this, learning how to do that. Like I've always been around men at work.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like trying to provide like 50-50, like what I'm gonna give to work and what I'm gonna give to the house, like that.
Like far as attention, time,
that process was tough for me. Like learning how to give what I can give to my job and give what I can give to my wife. Because if I give you everything, my job ain't gonna have nothing.
Yeah.
And if I give my job everything, then you gonna be sitting there pouting.
That's one thing too that I had to learn as well, because sometimes you work 2-a-days. So I had to really put on my big girl panties and really realize what you needed in that season. Or in those seasons, you had the job where you traveled a lot. So you needed food, you needed your clothes washed, you needed everything picked out, ready to go. And y'all, I was running myself ragged because of what I was taught okay? I was taught that if you don't clean, you don't cook, your man gonna leave you. You pretty much had to be perfect in a relationship for it to sustain. And that's not true.
It's not true at all.
That is not true. That was a total lie.
Yeah, that's not true at all. Well, first of all, you just gotta find somebody that love you for you. You know what I mean? Y'all gotta find somebody that love you for you.
Yes.
Somebody that enjoys your presence. Like, I'm at total peace when I come through this door. You know what I'm talking about? I love coming home to this woman. Like, it gives me joy. You know what I mean? I be halfway speeding on the freeway. Nah, but for real, you got some dudes that don't sleep in their car, but they sit and wait in their car. You know, they'll get off work.
Or some women.
Yeah, they'll get off work, go to the bar. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm at total peace at home.
Well, I do remember the first thing, we were like workout buddies at first, you know, still getting to know each other. And that was when I asked you, I said, well, what do you like want? What do you desire?
Peace.
The first thing you said was
Peace.
And I was like, what?
Like we gonna get into that stuff later.
Yeah.
But I grew up in an environment where it was a lot going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Same. So that hit different.
Yeah, so when you come home to just, you know, utter peace, like it's a fragrance that you smell in there, you know what I mean? So it makes me feel better. Like, plus I just love being around you. Like, you're my best friend at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't get how people don't love their wife. They don't like their wife. They might love their wife, but
Yeah.
I don't see how people don't like their wife.
Right.
You know what I mean?
got
Like,
to, I have to like you. Like, I love you all day, but I gotta like you.
Yeah.
And I like you.
You like
Absolutely. You that dude, babe.
well,
Cream of the crop. You
cream
didn't
of
know?
the crop. You got your glass? What's your glass say?
So, how's married life for you? How was that first year? Let's get into that.
Yeah, the first year was a bit scary for me. You know, I was walking into the unknown.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, unfamiliar. Like I said, I've been out on my own before, so it was never that. But never like with a person. You know, I've always had my own spot. You know, being with somebody else. You know, other than family. Like it's a bit new.
Yeah.
Also scary because it was a bit of a transition.
Yeah.
You know.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Like,
You want to get into it?
I mean, it could be another episode. We're gonna get into it. You know,
Take 'em slow.
yeah, we're gonna pull it back one layer at a time.
I like that. I like to hear
We're gonna pull it back one layer at a time. But it was a bit of a transition, you know. Let's just say that, and really caught me by surprise. You know, I've always been around like people who go out and get the job done, who work, who provide, who do this and that. But me being the main person that brings in the bacon, you know, it was new for me. You know, I've always took care of myself, other than when I'm living, you know, alone. But you know, just that first year was tough.
Sweet.
Yeah, cause you want to enjoy it with your family. You want this and that, but you know, I really want to get into it, but we gotta save it for Wild Style.
I like that.
We gotta save it for Wild Style.
Absolutely. Let's do that. Let's do that.
Yeah.
But I would like to touch on my first year. My first year, it was, like I said, bittersweet. But the good definitely outweighed the bad.
Oh, yeah.
It was so many supernatural things happening all at once, where we really truly had to trust God, you know, in every situation, and God answered quickly. And I was like, oh my goodness, how much favor do we have?
It was a lot of favor.
Yeah.
Man, you wanna talk about it?
Let's do it, baby.
I mean,
they want to hear it.
Man,
Let's just go ahead and tell them. Let's just tell them about the transition. You know, because I really, truly feel like somebody needs to hear your testimony.
All right, let's get into it. Yeah, the transition was pretty tough. You know, like I said, walking into the unknown is very tough. Like, you don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
Like, I knew you were the person I wanted to be with, but like, we just had to wait and see how things was gonna play out, because like, you never know.
So 6 months, we've only known each other for 6 months at that point, and then 6 months, you know, within that 6 months you moved in. Which that was a shocker for the both of us. But go ahead, I don't want to tell you a story.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? I had my own place, you know, fell on hard times.
Yeah.
So I had moved in with my family.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they welcomed me back with open arms, you know. It was a pretty supportive moment.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, things got to get a little rocky. You find yourself in a place where things start to feel uncomfortable. It lets you know that it's probably time to move on. But it was tough because I was in a bind. You know, I didn't really have too much.
Yeah.
You know, everything that I had, it was theirs. So I was learning how to be self-efficient. You know, self-sufficient. You know what I mean? So.
And you're talking about a car, right?
Yeah, vehicles. Yeah, so.
And and I'm not saying this will happen to you, but when you are in need of someone else's possession, they start to, you know, act a little different.
Yeah, it started to get a little different. You know, gotta ask permission to borrow the car. You know, that's not cool. You know what I'm saying? So
I kind of agree with that.
Yeah, you don't want to just take somebody's car and dip.
Yeah.
But, you know, but the feeling of having to ask somebody to use a car is what I'm talking about. So I had to make a decision. Do I invest in my future or go to Jamaica? You know,
I remember that.
You know, and I invested in my future.
Yeah.
You know, that process alone was crazy.
CarMax was your third spot that day.
Yeah, CarMax did me a favor. That whole process, I had to really trust God because as he was typing things on that computer, you know what I'm saying? as he was typing things, you know, I began to get a little frustrated because, you know, mind you, this was our third location.
Mm-hmm.
This was our fourth location. So I'm sitting here like, man, this dude finna deny me again. So as he's typing, I'm just boiling in my seat. My wife, you know, the queen over here, Miss ZZ. She just told me, what you tell me, baby?
Tell you to calm down. Calm down, trust God.
For real.
Take it easy.
Yeah, I was finna talk myself out of a blessing, you know.
When I saw that leg start shaking, I said, oh Lord, calm down.
Yeah, that's the power of trusting God right there, man. So.
Like you had the money, you just didn't have the pay stubs.
Absolutely.
To show like proof of income, like an actual job. You were working at Amazon at the time.
Yeah.
But you had bank stuff, you had money.
Yeah.
And as he was typing away, he was like, oh my God, he's going to know me.
Just like everybody else. But I was just frustrated. That process was so long. Like, I don't know how many of y'all didn't have a vehicle. Like, man, just having to put your trust in the Lord in the midst of going through the process is very tough.
It's tough.
Like, I don't know what kind of person this dude is. I don't know if he looking at me like, yeah.
Your future is in my head.
Your future's in my head.
No, but he was pretty nice.
Yeah.
Pretty nice.
I messed it up.
Came back, he was like, hey, he put some numbers in.
Man.
And was like, hey, which car you want?
You might have put a little extra few numbers in there too. You know what I mean?
Hey, we
ain't mad at it.
Ain't mad at it. Okay. God is good.
Yeah, God is good. Yo, I got approved for it and, you know.
Yes, you did. And let people tell it, they thought I bought your car.
Man.
They thought I took care of you, baby. And that's crazy.
That's crazy work.
Anybody that know me, they know that never happened. Which I don't mind, but at that time we weren't even married, you know. I didn't even believe in that.
It was a bit shocking for people. It was a bit shocking for people because what you say?
I said I didn't even believe in that. Man.
Yeah, it was a bit shocking for people because how dare you go from, you know, needing people to freaking, you know, being the man over the house and, you know, buying things, getting a good job and, you know, having structure.
This happened all
setting everything up. I promise you find you a wife, you find a good thing, and you obtain favor.
Baby, let's talk about all of that stuff in the next episode because, y'all, this testimony has not been told. okay? How quick God moved in our lives. Like, it's supernatural. It was literally a miracle. And I cannot wait to share it because people need to know. And I'm going to tell the Rudy to the Tootie because I don't care. If you know me, you know me.
Yeah.
Okay? But y'all stay tuned for next episode. This is just a little, little taste.
Yeah. Trying to get our feet wet. We weren't going to talk our ear off, but we will. Next episode, we'll see y'all.
And I hope that this testimony here bless someone else that is looking to get married, that haven't been married before and thinking that you have to be perfect. Y'all, I literally had to change my prayer, okay? My first prayer was, Lord, make me perfect before you send someone, okay? And like I said, at that time, I was very hard-hearted. So with you having a hard heart, nothing could get in, nothing can get out. I had a lot of walls up, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, just stay on topic, okay? But, y'all, I truly want y'all, it's in your prayer. You got to be intentional for sure. My second prayer was, Lord, I acknowledge that I was going to need some help, okay? Because I would have, I didn't really take relationships serious. I didn't take anybody serious at that time. And
what was one of the first things I said to you? I said,
after you rushed in for a kiss, yeah, let's get into that. No, he said, I will break down every wall that you created. And I didn't even know you saw them. I didn't know that.
That's all.
But my second prayer was definitely, Lord, send someone to help me, okay? So you do not have to be perfect, but with your king and your queen, you're perfect just for them, okay? And allow that to be enough. Don't be looking at everybody else's relationship and be like, well, Z did it like this and Earl did it like this. Marriage is what you make it.
And so, stay tuned, everybody. We have to get it cracking around here.
Stay tuned. You do not want to miss next episode because I'm going to tell it all.
I'm going to tell it all.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do not forget to follow us. Do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. We will put, it should be
somewhere right here.
Should be somewhere on the video, alright? Thank you guys again. It's your girl, the Z.
It's your boy Howard, aka Earl, aka that boy, aka somebody coming.
Big E.
Big E. baby. Alright, y'all. Y'all be good. Be blessed.